It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddy and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddy
Welcome from Bramers. It's Bramers.
It's Bramers.
See that?
We're Bramers. I'm already eating. I'm having some coffee.
I can't believe there was actually 4 plates on the table and 2 are gone.
But nobody knows the food start. If you don't, right, you only see the front. You can't see that I started eating it from the back. We've got the croquettes here, some appetizers. We're live at Bramers, Brazilian cuisine on Gateway Boulevard and I-95, just on the west side of 95. I don't know if we need to ask them about the music, G-Man. Amazing. We're having a little bit of networking, a little bit of meet and greets, some new businesses for us in the Boynton Beach area.
And some old businesses. Dave DePino's here.
David DePino, right? He was here when we pulled up. Charlotte's here. She's got some great businesses with us. We've got some new shows. Gentleman Tribe in the house.
Yes,
and
the
some other
Gentleman's
restaurants.
Tribe is thriving in the house.
Kind of a cool show we did on Monday. We haven't been live yet since I've been back on a midday show. We did Monday. We were at the Gentleman's Tribe down at the Founders Club, which was great.
You had meetings yesterday.
Yesterday I had meetings.
And today we're here.
Good to see
this
you.
is live. How you doing?
How you doing? Happy Wednesday, everyone. Nice to start our week on a Wednesday.
I'm having a blast.
Wow,
and this is All Our Boynton. This is the first show that we've actually done a remote from Boynton Beach, Florida. And this is like 10 minutes from the studio that we just opened. And no, we have not closed down Boca's studio. We are just expanding. What was the word? Expanding?
Expansion.
So we have
Expansion
another
in
one
summer.
up there. We have friends here. We may have some new friends all around us.
Which is amazing.
Between what Charlotte and Brianna are doing, God only knows where we're going to be next.
Now, Charlotte's brought in some great clients, people that she's known for a long time. I had the pleasure of taking Brianna and Layla with me yesterday to the Non-for-Profit Council at Delray Beach, and we're going to be part of Do Good Delray in October. So we're combining Amp Media Futures Foundation with a for-profit in the Delray Chamber, as well as a location. More information to come on that, but we're really excited to be a part of Do Good Delray, to be a part of Boynton Beach, Ola Boynton, and of course, our home base still in Boca Raton. And don't forget, North Miami with Don Pablo.
That's right. And Ola Boynton is Spanish for hello, and we can't remiss
Bonjour.
No, that's French.
Bonjour.
I'm going to take that press away. We'd be remiss if we don't talk about our Impulso Latino channel. Also, we're going to be doing things in Spanish. We got a group over there of Spanish-speaking ladies that we're looking to expand. We met some people yesterday that may want to expand on that as well. So there's a lot of different moving parts, different things going on. And we only do this to keep this crew busy. Because if not, they get bored. They get bored very easily.
And I understand that. You actually went to Bramer. You came here over the weekend to Bramer's Brazilian, and you did some takeout for a birthday party.
Yes, for
Brecken, right?
And poor Linda, who's sitting over there, she had to wait because it was so crowded in here.
They've got
There was
great-
no parking, right? No parking. I'm telling you, they make it up. This place was packed.
Some great large plates.
Yes.
You did the family trio, you said.
Yes.
How many people did it feed? 4.
4 for 2 days. True.
So it's kind of the Brazilian style. 4 is not 4. You can't beat that deal, though. $49.95.
I'm going to tell you something. And of course, you have to have stuff to
You
appetize.
think it would feed our crew?
No, because they're
Look at Gio's looking. Gio, I don't know how he stays looking like that. He came back from a shoot at another restaurant with Layla with a calzone and the sub and a whole thing. He ate both of them in the same day.
It was like, it
cone
was
of
enough
meatballs.
food for like 4 people. And he ate it by himself. And meanwhile, everybody's looking at him. Is he going to cut that thing
Look
up?
at Layla's face. She had one too.
Layla took hers, ran to her car. She ran home.
He
She
ate
ran
both
into her
things that
car and
day.
put it in the trunk, and that was the end of that. Unbelievable. But that was fun.
So a lot of good things to go. All right, let's take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to be talking to our guests. We have Aju joining us. We've got Brian DeCobo joining us. Our crew is here.
You know what we're doing differently so that you understand. This show is being zoomed to our Boca studios. We are not streaming from here. Okay, I just want you to understand that the complexity. So if you watch the news and you see how the news sends the deal to the truck who sends it to the studios, that's what we're doing here minus the truck. And we've never done that in Boynton. We've never done it. I don't know. Have we ever done this before?
We have not done it
We have?
in a while for this crew. And the reason behind it is our crews are learning. We are on our summer training session for Amp Media Futures Foundation. And those are the interns, our 501c3 that run all of the shows and production that you see right here in studio and out of studio. So they're in our studio learning how to run production from the other side. So the complexities go on, and you get to witness it firsthand. So thank you for your patience. Enjoy, and we'll be right back.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddy S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Ding ding, here we are at the favorite chocolate store.
Sure's Chocolate. If you could have smell-o-vision in this space, oh my gosh. Tell us about Sure's Chocolate.
Well, we hand make almost everything in chocolate. We do it all in the back room here. We have a workshop back there. We just love what we do.
Everything's here from Easter bunnies to truffles to mints to, I see this toffee pretzel crunch.
It's probably our best seller. Everybody loves, when they come in, some people are a little grumpy when they walk in, but when they leave, they're happy. Everybody.
That's the way chocolate works.
Nobody ever leaves unhappy. We're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
If you can spell chocolate, you come here, they got it. It's everything.
Your True Oldies Listener's Guide. Listening in the Palm Beaches? That's 95.9 FM. On the Treasure Coast? You want 106.9 FM. In Boca? It's 95.3 FM. We've got Fort Lauderdale and Broward County covered with 96.9 FM. And you can always hear us anywhere at TrueOldiesFLA.com.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call Low Cost Airlines. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call now.
At Genix, we believe skincare should be both powerful and purposeful. Beauty doesn't fade, it evolves. Powered by women, made for everyone. Packed with bovine placenta, a rare regenerative ingredient rich in growth factors and nutrients. Infused with collagen peptides and hyaluronic acid, aloe vera, and coconut oil. Each ingredient is powerful on its own, but even better together. Feel the science, see the glow. Shop Genix now at genixbeauty.com.
In a world where finding reliable and compassionate home care can be overwhelming, Sunshine Home Care Services stands as a beacon of hope. That's why we've partnered with professional nurses, physical rehabilitation centers, and medical offices to ensure their patients receive the very best in home care. At Sunshine Home Care Services, our mission is simple yet profound: to support and enhance the lives of our clients. We genuinely enhance the quality of life and offer a comprehensive suite of 26 services tailored to meet every need. We go beyond the basics with health monitoring, emotional support, pet care, and home safety checks. Sunshine Home Care Services is more than just a service. It's a partnership in care. We invite you to experience the difference a compassionate team can make. For a personal consultation, call us today at 561-821-5811.
Our preschool team provides personalized education and therapy services that are specifically designed to meet the unique needs of our children. These students are overcoming medical conditions that have been affecting their physical abilities since birth. Our specialized teacher and therapists understand the critical role that occupational and physical therapy play in helping these young children to develop essential skills in their early education program. We like for the children to leave us as shining stars and enter the big world of kindergarten.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
And we're back. All right, you want to jump into this?
I don't know, I'm eating. So far I've had one filled with cheese. You know, I've just been eating a week in Paris. Now I can pretend I'm eating a week in Brazil. And then I had one of these filled with meat. I don't know which one you just ate on. Pop
I
that
don't
in.
know. I did something for a cut there. I just
How'd it
swallowed
taste, though? You just
I
swallowed
don't know.
it?
I just swallowed it.
Was it good?
It's delicious.
So good. So good. All right, you ready to get into this?
Yeah.
So we've got joining us, we've got Aju of Coriander Restaurant, Indian Cuisine, joining us, and Brian DeCobo joining us. So we're going to start with Aju because we just had the pleasure of meeting you today. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for
What's
having
it like to
us.
be in another restaurant in Boynton Beach? Is it weird?
Yes, it is.
That's okay. It's all,
Just hold
it's
the
all,
mic here.
It's all comfortable.
Can you hear
It's
me?
all comfortable. Next place we're going to do.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Next
Tell us
place
about
we're-
Coriander.
So I started Coriander in 2017, right before the COVID came in Denver, Colorado. I am not a restaurant. I'm not a chef. I'm not a cook. Last 18 years, I was in the IT software field. My undergrad was in civil engineering. Then last 18 years in the IT, moved to Florida, did my MBA in corporate management and all that stuff. But I was always a foodie. I always wanted to open a restaurant. So I have a long-term best buddy of mine from Colorado. He jumped to the restaurant field long before me. I teamed up with him to open the first location in Denver, Colorado. It's called Coriander. Coriander means cilantro, basically. 2 years later, COVID came, shut us down, but we had our delivery open. Thank God we didn't have to let go anybody during COVID. We thrived during COVID. 4 years fast forward, we opened the second location in Boynton Beach. And then about 3 years ago, we opened the third location in Golden, Colorado. Ever since, we've been doing very good, thank God. Like I said, I'm a foodie, and I satisfy myself by satisfying the customers who walks in. When they go out of the restaurant, I make sure they are fully satisfied. Otherwise, I'm not meeting my objective.
So Indian cuisine. Are you?
It's an Indian cuisine, yes.
Are you originally from India?
I'm originally from India. I moved here after high school back in 91 with my parents to Colorado.
And what's your goal of the food? Is it to bring a taste of India and family to the U.S., or is there a bigger vision?
So Indian food has been popular last 30 to 40 years. We have mixed up with European, and Indian food has evolved over time. If you go to India, it's not the same food anymore. It has diversified a lot. So my next objective for the next fourth location is to bring a high-end Indian cuisine. That's still in the planning phase, so I can't talk too much in detail. I will definitely reveal as soon as it opens up. Like I said, it's still in the planning phase. So, but my objective is to bring the high-end Indian food now, not the traditional, but like I said, Indian food in India has evolved. So with a mix of the same ingredients, spices and everything, mixed with the Indian and other countries, I am trying to put together a diversified palette.
And where are you located? Sorry.
It's amazing how an IT guy is not a chef, but he knows about the ingredients, he knows about the mixtures, it's about the right formula to put out there. I love Indian food.
A lot of people ask me this, are you a chef? Are you a chef? How do you make this?
That's just it. You would think
I
you're a
always
chef.
tell them I can cook at home a little bit, but I'm not a chef. But I can tell you by tasting food if it's good or not.
And where are you located?
I am on Military and Woolbright. It's called Coriander.
And what are the times you're open?
We are open every day from 11 to 2:30 for lunch, and then 4:30 to close, which is about 10 o'clock.
And what's your favorite dish, if you have one on the menu?
Butter chicken and chicken tikka masala has been all-time favorite for everybody. My favorite is chicken curry or lamb curry. It depends on your tolerance on spices as well. Most of 90% of the food items you can make it mild. Certain items you can only start with medium. So it depends also on your tolerance on spices. It's not just straight hot, but it has a mix of all the spices. And when all of them get together, it kind of kicks up a notch at the spice level.
You like spicy?
I like Indian spice.
Different? Do you eat it with your hands like
I
in the
eat
movies?
it with my feet if I have.
And the naan bread is so good, right? You
All
can
of it.
soak up all the sauces
I
and
don't have a
everything.
formula. I just attack it from every direction. It's really good.
And regardless of what you try in our menu, you will not regret when you're walking out. Like, oh, that was good. I guarantee you that.
They gotta roll you out. You like Indian food?
I love it. I was on a great diet plan, but now I'm here at a Brazilian place, and now you're talking to me, and I'm thinking advising a plan to break that. So yes, I absolutely do love Indian food, and yes, the butter chicken's great. But you know what's funny? It's when you go to an Indian restaurant, you fall in love with one item like the butter chicken, and now you're educating me on how to expand my Indian palate horizon, and I'm actually kind of excited about that. But I probably, when I go there, I'm going to ask you to put just a little bit of my plate, rest in the box, because I'm trying to get back in shape, right?
Yeah, he says that now until he's there. Then put more on the plate and less in the box.
Oh, this is awful. My wife's not going to be happy, but she'll be happy when she joins me and enjoys that wonderful food.
And Brian Jacobo, he is the new co-host. There's 3 gentlemen of the Gentleman's Tribe, a show that started airing on Monday. Well, first show, second episode will air next Monday. It is at 8 to 9 p.m. on South Florida True Oldies, as well as streaming on Amp Media. And I'm sitting here watching you with Aju, and I'm getting this whole new perspective on men and food, and another vision of we can take your show anywhere, right? You guys can, the 3 of you or 4 can sit around the table in Aju's restaurant in Coriander and just, as G-Man would say, chop it up, but sit around and have some food, right? It's all about food in every culture and sharing stories.
Yes, we, as you can imagine, we have a bunch of foodies in our own group, but also well versed in many other areas. We're excited about the Tribe and the Gentleman's Tribe show, and we're very thankful to AMP2 Media to produce and blast out the message everywhere. But yeah, we're in a space where we're stepping into a modern masculinity, unapologetic modern masculinity. And when we think of the alpha male, it's not the guy in the parking lot picking a fight. When we think about masculinity, alpha male is being emotionally intelligent, being a leader, being present, and all the attributes that I believe encompassed masculinity at a point in time that maybe we got a little bit away from and a return to. But I will promise you this, having good food is always part of that masculinity. So I'm very happy to hear about good things happening here in Boynton Beach.
It's a whole other angle to their show.
Well, I like that we shot it at Founders Shooting Gallery, which is actually what exactly.
You know, I've never
sounds like.
been to a gun range, shooting gallery, anything.
Me neither.
Yes, you have.
Not like
this.
that. Not like this. This thing looked like the Hilton. You go in the back, and there's nothing but luscious space in the back, and they're making it bigger, and there's a gym in there, and then there's just more stuff coming. It's unbelievable.
It's a great space.
And to be able to do what we did there on Thursday when you were in France, and then again on Monday, gave me a different perspective, because the first time we went in there, we were like, our eyes were this big. And I've never seen a shoot like that. But that place has multiple places that you can do multiple shows, multiple things as well. But I have to agree with you. Going on the road with their show, there are certain pockets that work better than other pockets. And I can see his restaurant definitely being for your show. And you got to check it out. Again, it's on Monday nights. We're actually going to be filming today for Monday's show. But that doesn't mean that the party stops. You can come into studio and talk to the guys and do some things as well to find out more about what they do. Because to be honest with you, I'm finding out more about what Brian's done. We've only known Brian 3 weeks.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Which is nuts. It is nuts. The way we met, the way we put this thing together.
I have to thank Laura Sanders for inviting us to your networking meeting. And that was only 3 weeks ago. In the 3 weeks, it's been on super speed. You've even created your own show. We've had you on South Florida Oldies. You've shared the story with your lovely wife and your son of your other call to action, your other calling. And now you're bringing a fresh men's perspective, but I think bringing it to Coriander as maybe a special summer edition of some sort. It's always a different perspective when you have men around a table or women around a table, right? Different ideas, different things, but when you break bread together, it's always a nice idea.
Hey, we're always open to different environments and a way to support the local community down here in South Florida for other great ventures. So yes, of course, we would absolutely be open to that. Yeah, and something you touched upon is yes, it's been a whirlwind 3 weeks. I think that has to do with I don't want to pay rent anymore, so I just sleep on Freddie's couch in the office. No, I'm kidding about that. But yeah, no, it's we touched a little bit about it here, but yeah, there's a very important cause near and dear to my heart. For those that haven't heard my stories, I had 2 children with a life-shortening rare disease. Unfortunately, my 4-year-old son died a year ago on June 30th, and we're fighting for the life of my 8-year-old. So through that process, instead of going down into despair, we decided to turn and face it. And out of those micro steps that we took along the way, we're actually having some pretty profound outputs. There's an opportunity now to actually find a gene therapy for my child, and we're having conversations with certain doctors about that. And that just tells me that when you seem so far away from that end piece, and you just taking step after step after step, finally I see a light at the end of the tunnel. And for us to even be there, it's because we decided to take the hard step and not go the easy route and let things unravel. But through that process, that's what brought me to the Gentleman's Tribe. That's what brought me to the understanding of the unlocking that men need to have. Because when you're in extreme circumstances, it is all upon you to keep everything together. Your wife's mental state, your child's mental state. You know, you're raising 2 kids with special needs while you are responding to the rare disease, while trying to find a cure to the rare disease, which no one's ever done before.
And trying to run a business and keep food on the table.
And trying to run a business and everything else.
And staying sane.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Staying sane.
So tune in on Monday because Brian's going to keep going. You've got 2 great co-hosts, Pedro and Ian.
Yes, and through this process, Ian's somebody we go way back with. Ian and I went to college together. We actually created organizations in college together.
Oh, wow.
And when he came up here with this concept, he said, "Brian, I need you. Let's roll." So Ian and I created the framework of the foundation. And as we grow and expand, other wonderful people have come to us, like Pedro, that just adds just a whole another rush of energy into what we are designing. Ultimately, if we could find a place for men to unlock, to subscribe to this healthy form of masculinity and be bold in that and set boundaries where not all masculinity is toxic and we have the right to be men, but we're going to do it in a healthy, correct way, then I think that we're effectuating the change that we were called to do.
Amazing. All right. Thank you. Tune in Monday, 8 o'clock on Amp Media Network and South Florida Oldies to see the next episode. And hopefully we're going to come to you live from Coriander coming soon in Boynton Beach.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back,
Flip it over.
we got some people here to
We got new
chat
people.
with. So more to come. We'll be right back.
Family business. It's me, my sister, and her soon-to-be husband. We've been here for about 5 years doing our thing in this beautiful little spot right in the heart of downtown Boca. We really are like that authentic New York, New Jersey, Northeast thing that you want to have when you're in South Florida. Our bagels are made from scratch every single day. They're top-notch, best you can get around here. And then lunch, chicken Caesar wrap, or like we have a beautiful avocado supreme salad. That's really, really great. And of course, all our sweets are incredible too. You know, something savory, salty, and a little something sweet after. And we will do our best to provide the best service, best food, best everything. And if there's anything you need, we'll do it.
Hi, I'm David Vito Quaderno, the owner of Xavier Restaurant in Meisner Plaza that is in front of Meisner Park. We're a Sicilian cuisine restaurant, so I'm Sicilian. I'm just arrived from Sicily. I live in Catania, the east coast of Sicily. We offer the traditional Sicilian cuisine with the traditional ingredients that I used to import from Sicily, from the cheese to the oregano to the anchovies and different kind of fish. This is a family business already from the 1897, so it's almost 130 years business, and we're offering here the best. This is the first restaurant in the United States, so I wait for you in Meisner Park to enjoy the best and the real Sicilian kitchen. Ask you to book your tables just to be sure that you will find a place for enjoy the real Sicilian kitchen. Thank you. For your reservation, you can call at 561-617-5424. We are open from Tuesday to Sunday from 4 to 9:30.
Looking for bold, authentic flavor? Step into Bramer's Brazilian cuisine, where the vibrant taste of Brazil meets your favorite American classics. From savory churrasco to juicy burgers, every dish is made with passion. Hosting a party or a special event? We cater all occasions with incredible food that leaves a lasting impression. Our Boynton Beach location offers generous seating with a separate dining area for bigger parties. Come visit us in person today at 1035 Gateway Boulevard, number 201, Boynton Beach, Florida, 33426. Contact us by phone at 561-272-6377. Enjoy the Brazilian taste. Enjoy the Bramer's taste.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddy S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
What if this happened to you when you're alone? With MedGuard Alert's new Care Watch, you can connect with medical professionals instantly, 24/7. No cell phone required. This life-saving medical device acts as a phone as well as a revolutionary health monitoring system that checks blood pressure, heart rate, oxygen saturation, and much more. And if you have Medicare or Medicaid, you may qualify to get yours free. Don't wait. Call us to get your Care Watch right now.
RCCA has a team of specialized therapists to treat a wide array of injuries and conditions, including balance issues, back pain, fall prevention techniques, joint replacements, and stroke rehab. Our therapists at RCCA help adults reclaim their strength and flexibility, allowing them to return to their hobbies and sports. We tailor treatment to return our patients to activities they love, such as croquet, gym workouts, golf, pickleball, and tennis. Our state-of-the-art equipment and therapists ensure that there is something here for everyone.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
Back to giving out these little bells and wand promo keychains. This crew has never seen them and they love them. So I think we're going to go back and order some more.
It's funny
We
because
can use it as kind of a pendulum too.
these were created for children in hospitals, like St. Jude's and things like that. The problem is that Dawn's little wand, you can't do it because it's a danger if they eat it. So we told no. So what I did, I got about 5 of them on my rear mirror, and I smack it around every time I
We're going to use them for promo. So we're giving some of them out today. If you want one, let us know. 888-994-4995, Studio A. All right, our crew has been working really, really hard on sending out our newsletter, and you have seen it and seen them. Freddie touched once that no, we are not leaving Boca. We are still here in Boynton. And one of our lovely subscribers, Rose, who is Miss Senior USA?
Florida.
Miss Senior Florida. I'm waiting 2 more years and I can enter.
We met Rose.
You can enter as the man. They have a new.
I'm going to be Miss Senior
They have
Florida?
a new category for men to enter over the age of 60. Which you are. Yeah, so we're going to bring Rose over and talk about that. And then we've got Janet,
Those guys
the
are-
host of Impulso
No,
called
I
Janet.
can't
All right,
compete with
so
that.
Rose, fill us in. What's happening? Can he now enter on your new category?
Yes, he can.
Our winner last year, well, last year was the first year that we added the category.
And I saw
of
who
Mr.
won.
Senior.
Yeah, I saw who won.
And he's 63.
I don't have a chance in hell to compete with these guys. These guys look like Mr. Americas.
No, you don't have. It's more of an inward. To be truthful, it's actually an inward beauty, not so much an outward beauty. If you happen to have both, it's a plus. But we're looking at the inward beauty because seniors have so much to give. As I was driving here this morning, I was just thinking. I said, Rose, would you go back to being 25? And I said, no. I didn't really start living until I was 50. I'll be 78 next month.
Wow, God bless.
July the 3rd.
You look amazing.
And
See, you would win. I would have voted for the guy that won. Are you
She
kidding?
did win. I did win back
I'm
in
saying-
2016.
Right. I mean, you could enter today, you would win. It's the inward.
Well, thank you so much. But
Rose came all the way up from Miami to be here with us today.
yes, it was quite a trap.
I'm so glad you're joining us. When is the next competition?
The next competition is August the 17th at the Julius Littman Theater for the Performing Arts in North Miami Beach at 3:00 p.m. It's a statewide pageant. So me coming from Dade County to
Statewide.
Yes, it's statewide. When I won in 2016, I went on to represent the state of Florida in the National Miss Senior America in Atlantic City. It's a statewide pageant. We have contestants for this year that live in the Villages and Orlando.
That's unbelievable. How
Yeah.
many contestants do you have for this year?
I think 8.
Okay.
How do you get tickets for the event?
Well, you can either go to our website, www.missseniorflorida.com, or you can call 786-277-8148. But you'll be hearing more about it as we reach those
Very cool.
reach that date. Right now, we're still recruiting contestants. If you want to be a contestant, you have until June the 16th. And the contestant application is on our website. As a matter of fact, I want to invite everyone to go to our website and see the pageant of last year. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. We're trying to get, and I will have a call this afternoon concerning this, Denzel Washington as our co-host. We've come to going to the next level.
Denzel's going to be there?
I'll know this afternoon.
Wow.
I'm all in, baby.
You want to go? now you want to go?
Oh, I just changed my mind. I want to go.
You're competing now?
I am. If Denzel's there, I'm in.
With the hat or without the hat?
I don't care. I'll put a mask on everyone. It makes no difference. I just want to meet Denzel.
That's amazing.
Because he's my favorite actor. I love Denzel. I listen to everything he says and everything he brings.
Amazing.
I mean, me and G-Man always talking about Pelican Bay and the
He's a
movie Training
senior.
Day.
He's a senior.
He's unbelievable. Wow, if you get that, that is
That's huge.
Yeah, that's huge.
What do people need to do to enter? What are you looking for? Is there a talent? Is it clothing?
There's 3. Well, we've added one category, so it used to be 3, but now there's 4 categories of which you will be judged. There's the formal wear. There's you have 35 seconds to give your philosophy of life. There's the talent, and then there is a random question and answer.
See, I was doing well till you got the talent. I got no talent.
You make people laugh.
That's not a talent. That's me slipping on a bar of soap is not a
I
talent.
think the double Eiffel Towers is classic.
Well, perhaps you're a comedian. Perhaps you're a poet.
No, because
Perhaps you could give a dramatic piece.
I'm shy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so
I got no talent.
what's your website?
The website is www.missseniorflorida.
Incredible.
MS, not MISS.
Is?
MissSeniorFlorida.com.
Amazing.
And a few years ago, you joined us on the cafe, and you had brought one of your winners with you.
Yes. Can you believe that that's almost been 8 years ago? Wow. Time has flown by so
That's amazing.
Well, we got to bring the winners back on, put them on back on the air again.
Yes.
We have to do something with Rose. And listen, she's a trooper. She's up here. We got to show some love here.
Absolutely.
We have to join this damn thing.
Well, ever since I was on your show 8 years ago, I've been on your mailing list, so I've gotten all of your. I know what you're doing. You don't know what I'm doing, but I know what you're doing.
We gotta get on your mailing
and when you're doing.
I'm so glad you're here, and you got to meet Janet. Janet is Janet, a Ross School Fellow. She's the host of Impulse Local and Janet. And one of your guests was here. I know they were here networking a little bit earlier. That was your guest from Friday?
It was my guest from Friday. She's on the board of the Hispanic Heritage Chamber of Commerce, and we're trying to put some stuff together with her, so stay tuned for that. But I had the pleasure of meeting Rose here, who was amazing. She's a powerhouse of a woman at 78 years old, and rocking it all the way from Miami. So just meeting her was worth coming today.
I'm so glad she came. I'm like, look at Rose Edison. I'm thinking, she's all the way from Miami. I'm so glad that you were here. Incredible.
And she told me about Denzel, so now I want to go.
Now we all want to go.
It's amazing. And I think Freddie's going to have to compete.
I'm all in. Watch out. What do I say?
Incredible. What's happening for Impulso this week?
So this week we have an artist from Colombia. His name is Juan Bernal. He is a painter. Amazing work. I met him at the Boca Museum of Art when we were both Heritage Chamber of Commerce event, and real interesting guy. I can't wait to interview him and talk to him. And I told him that the studio is also an art gallery, and he's looking forward to checking it out.
Incredible. The art gallery. When I was away, one of the hotels we stayed at, the hotel was like a mini art gallery, and you'd say, can I have all of the paintings? I'm trying to get one of them shipped back here. I'm trying to buy one and have one sent over. But the art gallery concept, it just brings people together.
It sure does. Everybody loves art, and it inspires different things in different people. Like you might look at a painting and see one thing, but to me it speaks a completely different thing. So it's very cool, the studio and the way it's set up. I love to bring people there.
Thank you. So we'll get to meet him on Friday.
Yeah.
More to come. Let's take a break. When we come back, we've got another event tomorrow. You've got Lucky Aguirre.
La Vida Lucky.
La Vida Lucky.
I gotta ask about that whole name.
La Vida Lucky.
We're gonna go over that whole thing, and you can't miss Lucky when she's in the house because she does. What do you normally do?
I know. We've had half the restaurant standing outside, chit-chatting. Anyway, more to come on the other side of this commercial break. Give us a call. 888-994-4995. Studio A. We've got a lot of save the dates coming up on the other side of this break. We'll be right back.
Attention timeshare owners. This is an urgent consumer alert from the Timeshare Exit Hotline, a national company specializing in helping consumers legally get out of their expensive timeshare contracts. We're offering you a way to legally get rid of your timeshare. So if you're fed up with the maintenance fees that keep on coming and want to learn if you can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, call today. Call the number on your screen today. It's a free call.
Hey travelers, everybody wants cheap airfares, but where can you find them? You call Smart Fares. Our prices are direct from the airlines and they're so low they're not published anywhere. Smart Fares specializes in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rentals, and great package deals anywhere around the world. Wherever you want to go, Smart Fares can help you get there cheaply and with the best price guarantee. If you want the absolute lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call us right now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these low rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the lowest rates available, so don't wait. Call Smart Fares right now for the best price guaranteed. Save up to 50% off business and first class. We've got great last-minute travel deals too.
Call 855-828-0198. That's 855-828-0198. 855-828-0198.
What if you could make a free phone call and reduce your car payment by as much as $83 a month? Right now, you could be paying as high as 20% interest. Your new interest rate could be reduced to as low as 2.48%. You can refinance any existing car loan or leased car and save money every month. Take 5 minutes of your time right now. Make this free phone call and learn how to save hundreds of dollars a year by refinancing your existing car loan.
Located in the heart of Palm Beach at 300 Royal Palm Way, RCCA provides a variety of personalized outpatient therapeutics to include occupational and physical therapies, speech and language pathology treatment, as well as preschool programs for physically impaired children aged 3 to 5. Our compassionate licensed therapists specialize in hand therapy, geriatrics, neurodevelopment treatment, Parkinson's programs for language and movement, Pilates, as well as vital stimulation for swallowing disorders.
Our goal is to provide accessible therapy to all ages, regardless of financial ability. We accept Medicare and various insurance plans. Our vision is to positively transform the lives of our patients by providing quality occupational, physical, and speech therapy.
We believe in the power of custom and individual therapy sessions to improve communication, independence, and physical function of those with disabilities or injuries.
Our goal is to transform their lives back to where they were or to get them doing what they want to do.
At RCCA, we believe that every person deserves the best therapeutic treatment and a chance to recover from surgery, manage arthritis, improve their balance, or resume sports play after an injury.
RCCA has a strong relationship with the Palm Beach community, and we are a valued nonprofit organization for over 85 years, helping those right here within our community.
Visit rcca.org to learn more about us. We are Palm Beach's Rehabilitation Center, and we are here for you.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
This Day in History is brought to you by Cherry Auto Works. Chinese troops stormed through Tiananmen Square in the center of Beijing, killing and arresting thousands of pro-democracy protesters. The brutal Chinese government assault on the protesters shocked the West and brought denunciations and sanctions from the United States. 1783. The Montgolfier brothers, wealthy paper manufacturers, pioneer flight when they launched the first hot air balloon over Annonay, France. The 19th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, granting women the right to vote, is passed by Congress and sent to the states for ratification. At approximately 4 a.m. on June 4, 1896, in the shed behind his home on Bagley Avenue in Detroit, Henry Ford unveils the quadricycle, the first automobile he ever designed or drove. Chinese troops stormed through Tiananmen Square in the center of Beijing, killing and arresting thousands of pro-democracy protesters. The brutal Chinese government assault on the protesters shocked the West and brought denunciations and sanctions from the United States. This Day in History is brought to you by Cherry Auto Works.
What's your name? I'm sorry. John?
And we're back. I didn't get no countdown.
I'm just sending over the information. We've got Lucy Helger and John joining us. She is the owner of Bramers, and we're going to let her tell you what Bramers stands for. But everything is delicious. Lucy, as you can see, all of this delicious food, where everyone's like, what's in this one? What's in that one? It's gone. You still have the tray by you because they haven't sat over there yet, but everything else is gone. It's delicious. And Freddie, I know he catered his grandson's birthday party from here over the weekend, and you love that. So many great things. They tell me the pizza's delicious. Charlotte raves about all of the food.
I haven't found anything bad.
I had a delicious salad last time we were here after another shoot, and I don't know where, Gio's here. He loves the steak. He said he can't wait to get the steak. What is that called? The pico?
Picanha, yeah.
He loves the picanha. Oh, just hold your mics. And he said for the price and the food, he doesn't know how you
It's a
do
winner,
it.
yeah.
Yes, we try to keep it up the price and the quality at the same time, and make everything delicious and fresh. That's the thing. Something we don't do nothing frozen. Everything is in house. Or croquettes, or desserts, or meat, fish, pork, vegetarian sides too, and dishes. And João is a part of this too, right, John?
Yeah, exactly. We always try to put the customer on the front of our business. So we all of our fruits are fresh. The picanha is like one of the best sellers here, and also the pizzas, because as we told you guys, we always try to put like the customer in front of our business, and that's the most important thing we do here in Bremers. You know.
What does Bremers stand for? The name. How'd you come up with
Bremers
the
is
name?
Brem from Brazilians and Amers from Americans. Is Brazilian and Americans together.
That's brilliant.
Exactly.
So we have something for Americans and something for Brazilians. Now we have something for Jamaican, Spanish, Chinese, and Japanese.
Yeah.
So everybody love it.
You've got everything. You've got acai bowls. You have salads. You've got the croquettes. Those little chocolate fudgy balls.
The brigadeiros.
Oh my gosh!
Brigadeiros
Tell
are
you
cake.
about
Those things are
those.
amazing. And your black beans.
Black beans.
I'm going to tell you something. I took home 4 of those. They ate the plastic. I don't know what happened to the cases.
So good.
Oh my God. And they kept saying, oh, more beans? More beans. Which was unbelievable. The black
You gotta
beans.
try our tropeiro beans too. It's
Of
like,
course I do.
Yes.
You have
The tropeiro beans are a specialty from the house. It's a really common dish on the Brazilian food. They are the regular beans with some eggs, kielbasa sausage, collard greens, and yeah, it's a perfection.
I had the
It's really
kielbasa. It was
good.
delicious. My son now wants to come here, take his family, because you have a drink. That drink, the Brazilian drink.
Oh, the guaraná.
The guaraná.
Yes.
So my son tells me, Freddie tells me, oh, Dad, I get this all the time. I never seen this before.
Gio loves that. The
Gio?
other Gio, not your Gio. This Gio.
Oh, but he drinks everything.
And what do you think about the hamburger? It's good too, right?
Oh yeah.
You tried it for your
I like
hamburger.
Brazilian food. My best friend is Brazilian, so like I
He loves
That's great,
food,
that's great.
Lucy.
I love
Yeah.
You have the Indian guy here talking about Indian food, and I'm like, oh yeah.
We actually were not bringing Gio with us, and he threw himself in the trunk of the car. He's on. If it's food, I'm here.
One of the cases.
Yes.
And we make catering too, events.
Yeah.
That's right. The catering, they do us, and you do all types of catering, right? And if they
Yes.
want to do all types of different foods, you will sit with them and
All
change it.
different
Exactly. We also have like a special menu from the catering order. So we have the regular menu from the restaurant, but we also have like the catering menu that we try to do like specific orders for the customers, you know, because there's a lot of Brazilian dishes that are not on the menu, but we try to do them every time the customer asks us.
Yes.
to
So
appear.
you'll sit with the customer. They say they want something in Italian.
We can do
We
it.
can do it.
We can do it.
Exactly.
That's amazing. Did you know that?
If you want the Jamaican, we can do it too.
Really?
If you want it.
Exactly. You just need to ask us like
Yes.
1 week priorly, and we can do it.
Oh,
Just as you
that's
like.
easy enough. Will you deliver also?
Yes.
Or people, you will,
Deliver.
for a large order.
Yes, for large orders.
Yeah,
We
for large
do
orders.
the
we do.
hospitals around, Home Depot.
Oh, wow.
Exactly.
Yeah, we love it.
Now it's funny because we've been running commercials and putting promos on just what we see here, but this thing just opened up into a whole different aspect
Yes.
of different foods and different flavors, and
flavors.
it just
And I
gives me
can't
another
even
idea.
believe the price. We came here one day after a shoot, and we like they're hung. By the time they leave a shoot, normally it's 2, 3 o'clock, and everyone is just starving. We took them to another restaurant in Boca after one shoot. We came here the next week because we were up in Boynton. Half the price, literally half the price to feed. Well, thank you for sharing. To feed the same amount of crew with double the amount of food
Yes.
here at Bremers.
And
I
the
could not
difference is it's
believe
fresh.
it was fresh. It was delicious. Everyone got what they wanted from steak. You had a beautiful bowl of meats, and I don't even remember what you had, but it was gone. You remember what you had that day?
No, there wasn't a bowl. You know what you're talking about, but it's
A plate,
interesting.
a bowl,
There's just so many different. I mean, look at this menu. I was looking
and
at this.
milkshakes. You have everything on this menu.
There's milkshakes too.
Yeah,
Yes.
we have a lot of options. We have the cakes also. They're all made here actually. So We have like a whole bakery working over there behind the door. So
Behind the scenes.
exactly. So it's all made here. The croquettes that you're seeing here on the table, also they're all made here. So
They are
Yeah.
so delicious. You have everything in here from steak to a kids menu, chicken, milkshakes, acai bowl, salads. You have something for everyone.
And then there's more because if it's not in here, they'll do it for you.
Exactly.
Right? Like Jamaican or Italian.
Exactly.
They do
We
all
do a lot
that.
of actually we do a lot of marriage.
Yes.
Yeah,
A lot of
parties and
weddings?
everything. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Do you do
this room.
do you do divorce party?
We can make a divorce.
Divorce
Just let
party.
us know.
We cater all occasions.
There you go. Divorce party.
info@bramersbc.com.
It's amazing. They
You
have
need to
a very
contact us
long-
via this email, and we can just check what you want to do in your order and everything. Just let us know. You can give us a call actually, also on the number that we have on the menu.
561-272-6377. You're open 7 days.
7 days.
7
Oh, my
days.
goodness.
11 a.m. to 9:30 from Sundays to Thursdays, and Friday and Saturday we open till 10 p.m.
Absolutely delicious. And they have complimentary coffee, which means Freddie's moving in. All I can tell you. He may never leave.
I don't know. You came from France and there's something wrong with you.
But they did not have Brazilian food in France, let me tell you that. This is delicious. And I know one of our producers back in the studio, she loves this restaurant so much. When she found out we were going to be working together, we said Bramers and Boynton, because she lives nowhere near here. She lives all the
She
way out in
drives down.
Wellington.
Wow.
And
She
she
drives down.
loves
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
restaurant so much. So, yes, we'll have to bring you some food back from here. I know they brought some pizza back last time, and they're talking to her on their ear set, so a lot of great things.
Yes.
Yeah, but whatever Giovanni brought, he ate it.
And Lori's eating too.
It's really our pleasure to have you guys here today, and
It
I
is.
hope you guys enjoy all the dishes today.
Incredible.
It's
Everything is
unbelievable.
delicious. Thank you so much
And
for
we're gonna see
allowing
you.
us
We're
here.
gonna see
Thank
you
you, guys.
again on the 24th.
24th. Yeah.
Which
It's
is our
noted.
9-year anniversary for the show.
Wow.
Oh.
Congrats, guys.
So
That's
it's gonna
great.
be.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was sort of, I wanted to see this to see what we have to do in terms of people and what have you, because the restaurant is not closed. You got to come in and enjoy your food and everything else. And the last time we did last year, our 8th year, we filled up the studio in Boca. So this is going to be interesting to see how it works out. But
It's going to be great.
no pain,
Yeah,
no gain.
we're gonna
Thank
make
you,
it work
Lucy
out.
and John. Thank you. Bramer's Brazilian. Charlotte, thank you. Absolutely
guys.
a gift.
Thank you, guys.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, got Lori and Lucky, double L's joining us. They're already dancing. More to come. Check this out, and we'll be right back.
Give me the mozzarella. 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 Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty Richard Pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Ant Media Futures Foundation is a non-for-profit organization dedicated to providing college students with immersive opportunities in media production, marketing, business skills, and communication.
Interns will learn professional workflow skills in editing, video and radio broadcasting, public relations, digital media, graphic curriculum, and access to equipment to make a positive impact.
Ant Media Productions is a full-service production house with a variety of shows ranging from the Brooklyn Cafe show.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe on a very busy Wednesday.
Sarah
Open your
Spiritual.
heart. Right here on the Oldies Station, you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
Call me Zena.
By example, and that's what I try to do all the time, to teach by example.
Artist Law.
Using that term more. Yeah, lofties, yeah.
And Gypsy Soul.
They love music. It's like their favorite thing to go to.
I teach like preschool up to 12th grade.
Yeah, nice.
You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Ant Media Productions. Please like and subscribe to all of our shows.
Order me a first class champagne, please.
Dying comfort.
That's good. We offer opportunities to excel in the field of TV film production, social media management, video editing, set design, graphic design, sound engineering, journalism, and many more useful tools to help you land a career in the media business.
To volunteer or be a part of our team, or to make a donation of any size, please visit us at ampfutures.org. Help us to empower college students to create a positive impact with immersive hands-on experiences in media production. Help us amplify the future.
If you turned 65 recently like me, it's important you find a Medicare Advantage plan that gives you the coverage you're looking for. But finding one can be difficult. The best thing I did, and I suggest you do the same, is call a licensed insurance agent and let them walk you through your Medicare Advantage plan options. There are so many benefits you have access to, so make the call now and let the representatives explain everything to you. Our licensed insurance agents can offer you a variety of Medicare Advantage plans. Plus, the call is free, the information is free, and there's no obligation to enroll. We're here to make it easy for you to select a Medicare Advantage plan that may work for your needs. Finding a Medicare Advantage plan can be easy if you do what I did. Make a quick call right now to learn more. Thank you. Call 800-978-4815. That's 800-978-4815. Call now.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
True Oldies FLA is South Florida's premier destination for timeless hits from the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. Brought to you by AMP2 TV network, True Oldies is broadcasting across multiple FM and HD stations, including 95.3 FM in Delray Beach and Boca Raton, 95.9 FM in Palm Beach County, 96.9 FM in Broward County and North Miami-Dade, and 106.9 FM for Stuart St. Lucie and the Treasure Coast. True Oldies FLA delivers feel-good music that spans generations.
2, 1. And we're back.
All right, what do you think?
I don't know.
We have not tried the desserts yet.
Okay, enough with
More
the
to
food.
come. I love this menu. It's so amazing at
Okay, well,
Bramer's.
you can afford to eat it. I can't. Let's go and jump over here because I want to do one more set after this.
All right, one more set after this. We're going to head over to Lori and Lucky.
Yay,
The
Lori and
lovely-
Lucky is
the lovely
here.
Lucky and Lori joining us.
Hello. Hello, hello. Thank you for having us.
Our pleasure. Lucky, you've got a big event up in Boynton tomorrow.
Tomorrow in Sabor Latino in Boynton Beach on Gateway, right here, the same road where Bramer's is at, very close. It starts at 4, and initially I had to tell everyone from 4 to 6, but then I forgot that we're Latinos, that we're doing networking a lo Latino, right? So that's the point. Everyone, we've been inviting everyone. Lori's coming with me as well, and so then I realized, wait, we're doing it a lo Latino, so it's gonna be from 4 until they kick us out from there.
Which is 2 a.m.
But in reality, a lot of individuals that had our RSVP, they're going to be there after 5. And some people are going to get there at 4. So we want everyone to feel welcome, come, mingle, meet other people. It's about connecting and meeting others. And then I would say around 5:45 or so, we will do a little presentation, really short, 5 minutes, sweet and short, to the point. And kind of bringing people together and explaining more about what La Vida Boynton and what La Vida Lucky is doing, with Boynton Beach, the whole community. And you don't have to be in Boynton Beach. You can be anywhere. Come join us and meet others. So
Now, if you speak English and not Spanish, still come?
everyone is welcome. So one of the descriptions that I share in the invitation is that everyone is invited. You don't have to speak Spanish. But it's also or you're a Latino entrepreneur, business owner, or you want to learn more about the Latino way in business, come join us because we want to share the culture and the fun. We're business, but also we like to have fun, and then make friendship, make that connection and make friendship. And then also everyone is going to have homework after they leave there, what they have to do after the event.
Don't give him any homework.
Well, it's
Because then
funny.
he's going to
I
give it to me.
love it.
And
Oh
But I
then
gotta tell you,
You spoke my heart,
he's going to
Lucky.
say, Dawn, do this.
I gotta tell you, for my birthday, Linda and her daughter ordered food from Subway, and they brought it over to my complex.
Oh my God.
And I gotta tell you something. Watch out now. Everybody was eating. There was nobody talking. It was an unbelievable.
delicious.
The food is unreal.
Yes.
And happiness comes through the stomach. We speak business, but we have to be happy.
Do you think business, Hispanic, Latino business owners do business differently than other cultures?
So for example, when you mention English or Spanish, I have a lot of customers that they speak English better than me, but they want to talk that business topic in Spanish.
Okay.
Or they want someone, so it doesn't have to be Puerto Rican, it doesn't have to be Latino, it might be Brazilian, it might be just something, that connection. So it might be someone from Boca, but that they find someone that I can connect, that I can relate, that I'm going to trust. So that is similar into any business. People have to trust you to do business with you. But also it's like, I think that we become friends. It's just something, if we start doing business and we become friends. I can tell you my events. So the neighbor to neighbor, I go to networking events or I have my own events. And I can tell you the events are different between the English speaking community or Spanish speaking community. So it's kind of like we end up dancing somehow.
It's like a soul connection. It's different. Latin community approach is a little different. We are straight business. I'm European, but we are straight business. When we go in, I am somehow.
She's drafted.
I am somehow in a previous life.
She's
And
drafted.
so I'm half Romanian. Wait a minute. I'm half Romanian.
Sometimes
Romania. is a
Lori
Latin
has
country.
some more Latino than me. I can tell you. Sometimes I'm telling you.
I thought she was from the Bronx.
Careful.
The South Bronx.
She's talking weed.
The Hungarian side is from the Bronx.
So funny.
The Romanian side is from the South America.
When I was hired by an American company to do something in Puerto Rico, which was to buy a hospital for them. So I had to visit all these different places. And my uncle is a doctor. He introduced me to a ton of doctors. And they had a different type of handshake among that group, among themselves. Latinos just have a different flair for doing business. They do it in
That's
a
why we
different.
love Latinos this
Well,
much.
it's a different aura. It's a different
And
music
it's
thing.
so nice for us to be blended in, and Florida is the best place to do that. But it's so nice to be blended in, and where you get that sensitive approach and soul connection, where it's not only business, it's also pleasure.
Well, let me
that
ask
we are-
you, Sunshine Healthcare,
Sunshine
you're
Home
embedded within the Latino community as well as all of Palm Beach County.
Yes, it is. And it's not only through the studio that we try to approach the Latin community. We are heavily involved in lots of events. We're doing the show, the Soul Care, which is also in your studio, where is a Latin approach. But we had lots of guests, and we are approaching more of the Latin community, and we love it from the bottom of my heart. It's not only that, we have lots of caregivers from South America, Colombians, and so on, that we would love to speak, their soul language. And we are planning to invite a couple of them to the studio and have a couple of interviews and go out on the road and see how my business it's actually inside out.
She does it again with a flair. The object of the game here is hands-on. How you approach people is a little bit different. When I came to Florida, I didn't know anything about home care. I didn't know anything about home care. Home care in my country, in Puerto Rico, was a sandwich, TV, and grandma, we see you later. That was it.
And this is where times have changed as much as they changed, is the most regulated business that can be taking place in Florida. There is no more regulated place. So we have auditions, we have inspections, we have so many things that we have to apply, and we have to coordinate with ACA and everything else. So it's very regulated. It's very serious, people's life. We have to follow HIPAA and everything we do. And it's not only the confidentiality of the situation, of the care, it's also people's life.
It's like
Everybody gets sued for everything right now. So I better be serious. And
your
things-
business, it goes to very strict into people trusting, because you're bringing someone to your home. So I'm bringing someone to my home. So it's like it has to be a company or people, that you can trust. You can trust them and bring them in. So I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow and everyone at Sabor Latino from 4 p.m. to
whenever
to
when they
2
close the
a.m.
doors. No, but in reality, after 5:45, we'll have we'll get everyone together and we'll do a short presentation. And I'm looking forward to seeing everyone and meeting new people there tomorrow. I think the only thing that I have to add about the Latino way is that, yes, we do business, but we focus more on getting to know the person than just selling my product. It's more what I want to get to know you. I really, want to learn. And because the more I know about you, the more I can help you. So it's more personal. So it's not like just I'm doing business. This is what I do. And, and that's it. No, like it's more personal. I had a meeting with a couple and they said, we do things a little different. She wanted more customer service. She wanted more, more touch, a more personal touch. We were talking about this conversation. And she was the one that brought it up. And she said, I needed more customer service. I needed more of a person.
And this is where
you do, Lori. Because I really want to focus on Sunshine.
Yeah.
And how you offer the personal touch and that's what makes you so different with home health care. It goes right into the networking and the Hispanic community, into all communities, but it comes from your heart and your soul, which is why you have Soul Care. And what you do with Sunshine, why your approach is so different than some other agencies.
We were talking to my beautiful Candice here, which is my right hand in command, and we were talking before the show what makes us unique. And every day it's a new conversation when it comes to what makes us unique. What makes us unique is our personal approach. We are a small boutique agency, and I'm all in. When it comes to when you call my number and the company number, you call me, and I take a very big. Yes, I'm taking it very serious. I am the one doing the intakes. I'm the one following up with the clients. With the client in the hospital. They pass away in my hands. I'm telling you, it's a lot's going on. But yes, it is, and I'm very dedicated to what I do, and I have a lot of passion for it. And I grow every day with my emotions to be more, less attached and more. But I absolutely love it. So this is where you get a 24/7 me. And my caregivers are all trained by me, follow up one-on-ones, and we just love what we do.
How do people reach you?
561-821-5811. Or you can check our new website that is built in progress as well, which is going to be a brand new website that we are working on. But it's work in progress. We have our website right now, sunshinehomecareservices.com. You can call me, Instagram, Facebook. We are everywhere and anywhere you want. It's just a matter of you reaching out to us.
And we'll be there tomorrow night.
And we'll be there tomorrow night
Yes.
with lots of friends, a big community out there. And we are looking forward to connect and talk about care, soul care, love, compassion, companionship, and everything else.
And look, the event tomorrow is a walk-in, right? You don't have to register or anything.
I ask people to register or to send me their information or bring a business card. We're going to have a couple of
drop it off for you?
raffles.
Okay.
So then bring a business card, and so we'll connect and we'll keep inviting you to the next events.
Why don't we do a raffle? Why don't we do a free interview
Yes.
as a raffle on the cafe?
But it's
Perfect.
also important to know the number. So
Why not? Dawn's back.
Yes.
And
there it
the
goes.
beat goes on.
Exactly. So then, thank you. That would be amazing.
We'll
You're
print that
welcome.
out. I'm glad you thought of that. That's a really good idea.
No
Wow.
problem.
What are we
Goes
ruffling?
on.
Companionship for a day?
Dawn is
Why did I
Latina.
think of that?
Dawn is Latina.
Why'd you
She's the
think of
boss.
that?
She's the boss. Dawn is in charge.
Wow. Bonjour to you too.
Bonjour you. I'm going to send you back.
All right, we're going to
Return
take
to sender.
a quick break.
Lord.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you
We'll
for
see y'all
having us.
tomorrow. When we come back, one last segment. We have to hear from our marketing crew, I believe. Yes?
Absolutely.
All right, more to come. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddy S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Ding ding, here we are at the favorite chocolate store.
Sure's Chocolate. If you could have smell-o-vision in this space, oh my gosh. Tell us about Sure's Chocolate.
Well, we hand make almost everything in chocolate. We do it all in the back room here. We have a workshop back there. We just love what we do.
Everything's here from Easter bunnies to truffles to mints to, I see this toffee pretzel crunch.
It's probably our best seller. Everybody loves, when they come in, some people are a little grumpy when they walk in, but when they leave, they're happy. Everybody.
That's the way chocolate works.
Nobody ever leaves unhappy. We're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
If you can spell chocolate, you come here, they got it. It's everything.
Your True Oldies Listener's Guide. Listening in the Palm Beaches? That's 95.9 FM. On the Treasure Coast? You want 106.9 FM. In Boca? It's 95.3 FM. We've got Fort Lauderdale and Broward County covered with 96.9 FM. And you can always hear us anywhere at TrueOldiesFLA.com.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call Low Cost Airlines. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call now.
At Genix, we believe skincare should be both powerful and purposeful. Beauty doesn't fade, it evolves. Powered by women, made for everyone. Packed with bovine placenta, a rare regenerative ingredient rich in growth factors and nutrients. Infused with collagen peptides and hyaluronic acid, aloe vera, and coconut oil. Each ingredient is powerful on its own, but even better together. Feel the science, see the glow. Shop Genix now at genixbeauty.com.
In a world where finding reliable and compassionate home care can be overwhelming, Sunshine Home Care Services stands as a beacon of hope. That's why we've partnered with professional nurses, physical rehabilitation centers, and medical offices to ensure their patients receive the very best in home care. At Sunshine Home Care Services, our mission is simple yet profound: to support and enhance the lives of our clients. We genuinely enhance the quality of life and offer a comprehensive suite of 26 services tailored to meet every need. We go beyond the basics with health monitoring, emotional support, pet care, and home safety checks. Sunshine Home Care Services is more than just a service. It's a partnership in care. We invite you to experience the difference a compassionate team can make. For a personal consultation, call us today at 561-821-5811.
Our preschool team provides personalized education and therapy services that are specifically designed to meet the unique needs of our children. These students are overcoming medical conditions that have been affecting their physical abilities since birth. Our specialized teacher and therapists understand the critical role that occupational and physical therapy play in helping these young children to develop essential skills in their early education program. We like for the children to leave us as shining stars and enter the big world of kindergarten.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
And we're back.
Well, now that we've eaten all our plates of food, don't worry, crew at the studio, we're going to bring you some croquettes back as well. But before we do that, we're going to head over to Brianna and Layla, Daniela, talk about all the marketing and networking and reach out on the newsletters that you ladies have been doing and our meeting yesterday. How's it been going? What do you see is working the most?
You want to start? Or?
Keep smiling.
I think we've just had a really hands-on approach.
I think once we kind of all, me, you, Heather, Sophia, once we got on the same page, we've kind of just been a well-oiled machine. I mean, we have Brianna and Sophia who go out and bring in new clients. Me and Heather really man I would say the content aspect of the marketing, and sometimes we swap. It's just, we have a really good flow going, I think, thus far.
And for me personally, when I'm bringing people or when I'm speaking to people out in the field, my favorite thing to do is get them inside the studio because we have such a beautiful energy, the vibrant artwork, the crew. I feel like once we can get them inside to see us in action, why wouldn't anyone not want to work with us?
Well, I had the pleasure of taking you ladies to the Non-for-Profit Council yesterday at the Delray Beach Chamber and watch you work and sit together. And we all met the same people at the same time. But for me to actually stand back, like you get to stand back and watch them create this,
Right.
I get to stand back and watch them.
So what happened?
You met some great lady. Remember the lady with the place in the mall?
Mm-hmm.
And the transportation company?
Yes, we met a lot of interesting people. One woman who works with grief and leading grief
Seminars and virtual groups,
seminars,
yeah.
which was really special. We met one woman who has a nonprofit that helps people with transportation, whether they're special needs or just need that extra help. We met a guy who owns a pizza place who's opening up a pizza truck. That was really interesting. Hopefully we'll be able to bring those all in. But it was really fun. And we talked about Do Good Delray, which I'm really excited about.
New event pending. Excited to partner with the venue and help out our cause.
So let me ask, because I wasn't at the meeting. There was businesses there, yes?
It was
A number of
mainly
businesses.
nonprofits, but there were a couple businesses as well.
But even a nonprofit is a business. If you look at it, it just depends on how they do business. So what's the main problem going on with businesses today that you saw, that you felt, that you talked about when you were there?
One thing that they touched on is that this is such a unique event because it's a nonprofit partnering with a for-profit. So the idea is to benefit both parties. So that's what they were focusing on with this strategic event. We want to partner with the venue so that the foundation is getting like money to continue funding our interns and our projects, but also to promote the business in itself. So whatever venue we choose to partner with, we'll be bringing people into their venue and they'll be ordering food from the venue or they'll be purchasing tickets to play whatever. We have a couple different things in mind, but we'll be bringing business into the venue and we'll also be bringing money into the foundation.
Yeah.
It's funny, when I was in the Bronx and I was selling mortgages, I used to create not-for-profits, 501c3s. It was done differently back in the day. You actually wrote to the government, said, this is what we're doing. And what we did was we got together and we had people buy buildings and use the rents to fund not-for-profits. And I did it for Little League Baseball of America. And they had a problem with it because it was a giant loophole where what you just described is what's going on, is what goes on in our studio every day. But you have AMP and you have a not-for-profit at the same time. You got a profit making and a not-for-profit, and the two of them have to coexist a certain way. So I'm intrigued because you went to a meeting and was that the setup where you had both, or you had one or the other?
So on the 13th, we'll actually be meeting with a lot of potential venues. We're going to
for which side though? Both sides?
both
or
sides. It's a mixer for the nonprofits.
So
to meet
they
the
have
venues.
the two. They have the nonprofit and the profit at the same time.
Yes, for us to meet each other and decide who we want to partner with.
Same company, two different ways.
Oh no. It's actually some people might do if it's
no. I'm gonna tell you right now, no. I will guarantee you nobody does.
all right. Well, it's
This is what I was trying to get at. I guarantee you nobody does that. And one of the reasons that I asked Dawn not to do it, yes, I'll admit to that, I asked her not to do it, was because when you have a not-for-profit and you have a profit-making agency in the same building, it's tricky. It has to be done legally. My son became a watchdog. There are certain things that you have to do a certain way. And you're learning, and you saw yesterday that what you do, nobody else does.
Oh yeah.
That's a unique thing. You do it every day.
Mm-hmm.
They don't understand that. They think that there's this way or that way. And that isn't true.
I'd love to watch you ladies grow and our whole crew grow as part of the Amp Media Futures Foundation, our internship program, and all the offerings and all of the different abilities that we have within our studio. To listen to what the needs of the community are and to know that we help fulfill those needs whether it's through the internship, through the foundation, or whether it's through our AMP and the cafe. We offer services that help non-for-profits, regular businesses, for-profit, interns. There's so many things. We have a high school student starting with us next week. There's for-profit businesses.
See,
There's
I didn't
so
know
many
that either.
things that we're in.
We talked about it.
We talked about it.
You talked about it.
So many things, and to watch their face light up and to say, we do that. We make flyers. We can send electronically. We
That's
can do
true.
a commercial.
That's
We
true.
can do a video. So all these things that non-for-profits need help with, our interns from AMFF through the production house can create all of this for you.
True that.
And I love to watch you say, wow, look how much we've learned. And your newsletters.
Yeah, it
no
was
one
pretty
sends a
validating,
newsletter
that
out
meeting.
every day. But, you know, the more you sent out, people came that we haven't seen in years here because of the newsletter. Because they used to say don't bombard people with too much information. But now I think everyone's so busy. We have to, because if you miss today's email, you may not see it for a month. But
Yeah.
if you miss today's email, you're going to get it again tomorrow from
Or you'll
Layla.
forget, or you get a million other
Right.
things and you don't see it, and I don't know.
And the new format, everyone's loving a lot. Because it's
Yes,
simple and
it got a
concise.
redesign. The newsletter got a makeover. I'm really excited about
People
it.
told me today they love the conciseness. They can read it, get the info, and move on. They're
Yeah.
not having to scroll to get what they need.
Mhm.
And that just goes to your creativity and to understanding what our
you.
community is looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And Layla also, she was responsible for a couple of things. The 100 Plus Women event that you put that together with 8 of your crew members, and Dawn actually popped that deal. You actually delivered. But not only that, but now I understand that Dawn is the vice chairman of 100 Plus Women, and that's because of what you put together. You know, people may talk a lot, they may say I can do this and I can do that, but I can show you that they actually did.
But we should say hello to our crew that's in the studio producing the show, because it takes an entire huge AMP village to do this. So let's see if we can get them over on camera. I don't know who's on our board.
How they doing this?
We got
Anybody
them?
know?
Let's see, who's that? I got
Jane.
Hello.
Don't move it around too much because I get seasick. Hey Nina, how are you?
Abdullah's there too. Go ahead and see Abdullah's head in the background.
I think there's a bit of an echo just because we're in the same room as your audio from there.
Well, that you see is the crew, part of the crew producing it from our studio. We're in Boca while we sit here. There you see it. It's pretty cool, actually.
That's very cool.
Amazing. Well, nice job, everybody. It takes a village. Look
It
at
does.
this village. I know. I threw that at everyone this morning. Congratulations, Nina, on production.
All I can say is Dawn's back.
All I can say is Dawn's back, throwing a wrench into everything. But that's pretty awesome to see them working on the other side.
Absolutely.
All right, ladies. Thank you so much. More to come. Brianna, you can find her at all networking events around town. Wherever there's an event, you're going to find Brianna. Layla's behind the scenes. Gen X, if you're interested in the Gen X eye cream or beauty cream, genxbeauty.com. Promo code is Brooklyn50. I can tell you it's amazing. I was on the phone with someone yesterday and they said I'm getting fractional laser and I'm having eye surgery, and I'm thinking I just used Gen X and I got a 50% off promo code for you. So check it out. Amazing eye cream, amazing face cream. I know Layla and Heather, you guys are working really, really hard.
Yes.
Dr. Schaub's going to be joining us on the 20th at Full Circle Networking. So you're going to get to meet the creator and founder face to face if you join me down at Ford's Garage. A lot of great things
That's the
happening.
next event, Ford's Garage,
Yes, I'm
on
back.
the 20th. On the 20th, I hear that Gato's going to be doing the presentation.
I don't know, or Nina. I'm not sure.
Or Nina, or a combination.
Combination.
A combination. They're going to be doing. I will not be in town that day.
You may be co-hosting with me.
I hear that you're going to be co-hosting. Yeah, take it easy. Take it easy. But and then on the 24th, we're coming back here to celebrate 9 years. Oh God,
Yay!
9 years of doing the Brooklyn Cafe, which is amazing in itself because Dawn took 4 years to decide to do it. So if you add up the numbers, this could have been about
Long
13
time.
years ago.
Wow.
It's a long time.
Crazy. All right, Charlotte, thank you. Amazing. A lot of fun. Did you enjoy it? Great way to network and bring community together.
Oh, yeah.
In Boynton Beach. All right, ready to wrap it up?
Ready to wrap it up?
To our crew in our studio, incredible. To our crew right here, nice job. We're going to bring you back some food.
You got to say goodbye to Giovanni. He's waving his hands.
Bye, Giovanni.
Bye, Giovanni.
Gato, G-Man, all of our incredible crew. To Lucy and John from Bramers in Boynton Beach, right on Gateway Boulevard and I-95. Come on out. Incredible food. As you can see, there's not a whole lot left here. We'll see you later in the studio. Have a great afternoon, everyone.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddy S will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.